For more than 6 years, Times Now has been following the case of Bitti Mohanty, who was convicted of rape in 2006, then granted parole within 8 months, after which he has been absconding. Today, Times Now tracked down his father, a former Orissa top cop, who now claims he has absolutely no idea where his son is.
Have you heard from Bitti, sir, for so long?
No.
You haven't heard?
No.
For so long, sir.
Sure.
And neither his younger brother, sister, her mother.
We have completely forgotten. Wiped him away from our memory.
I understand, sir, this might be really difficult because I'm asking this after a very long time. But then you know, sir, you were a top cop of Orissa at that point of time. You were removed from service for a short period of time because of this incident. Hasn't Bitti tried to get in touch with you, really?
No.
No, sir. And personally talking, sir, I just wanted to know, do you, like as a father, do you feel that Bitti could have done what he was attempted at?
No. I believe it is a foisted thing. It's absolutely false. Because in the process I had tried to find out what had happened.
Right.
This much had happened that there was a consensual relationship between this girl and this boy, and some of the other persons were involved in encouraging that kind of a friendship, because he was known to be a very good, helpful friend. And one of his German friends who actually initiated the he was supposed to take this girl to Alwar for that year, and at the last moment he dropped out. So he said that, look, I have got a problem here, and why don't you accompany her? Just give her company, she's alone. And I don't think it is at all possible.
Sir, then because you are yourself a top cop, you were the DGP of Orissa at that point of time. So don't you feel that if Bitti comes and if he represents himself in front of the Indian court, in front of the Indian law, and if you're so sure about it, he might be able to get his life back?
No, that's what I was trying to tell him when I met him before this unfortunate incident happened. I said that, look here, I still have faith in the judiciary. And if you come, definitely we'll be able to. The only problem was because of the delay in the bail being granted either by the High Court or even by the Supreme Court. In our case, it was a little out of place. I mean, now we are coming across so many Shiny getting bail and a lot of other persons.
Exactly, sir.
Because it was refused on no less than 7 occasions. For 1 year, the bail application was not considered. And I kept on telling him, but then probably towards the end, he lost interest in life. All that I could gather from him was that he has said that this life is not worth living. So I thought that maybe he will be taken by this desire for committing suicide. That was my greatest fear. And then I said that, look here, human life should not be ended. I mean, God has given us this life to live. He said, in that case, I will die this life and I will take to sannyas. So probably I feel that he has buried this life. I mean, when you take sannyas, you are dead. You assume a different life. And last I heard was he was planning, from one of his friends had said, to go to Kailash Mansarovar. Maybe probably if he is alive, he might be there in Kailash Mansarovar as a sannyas. And if anyone, even Shankaracharya, when he adopted sannyas, he was not his son anymore.
Exactly,
so,
sir.
We have lost it.
Sir, but according to Indian law, Bitti is still an absconding criminal, and who is not being looked for only because his father, that is you, sir, was an ex-cop,
No, I'm not. I think in that entire process, we got a much raw deal than what an ordinary citizen gets. I think.
For more than 1,685 days, this man, Bitti Mohanty, has been on the run. Convicted for the rape of a 26-year-old and sentenced to 7 years for his crime, But within 8 months, Bitti was out on parole and never to be heard from again. He is the son of former Orissa top cop Bitti Mohanty. But Times Now continued the chase.
The disappearance of Bitti Mohanty, the son of a senior IPS officer from Orissa.
Bitti Mohanty साहब कहाँ है?
मालूम नहीं.
Till the chief ministers of both states were forced to give assurances.
I'm sure the law will take its course.
With his son untraceable, the spotlight was on his father, Bitti Mohanty. In the middle of a controversy with a warrant for his arrest, the cop mysteriously disappeared. The state once again forced to act, but Nayak suspending the cop who was under scanner for protecting his rapist son. So more than 1 year later, when Naveen Patnaik reinstated him, it came as a rude shock. Once again, Times Now went digging. Times Now caught up with the doctor who gave Mohanty family a certificate providing Bitti's mother was unwell, allowing the rapist to be let out on parole, a ruse that Times Now exposed to be an outright lie.
I didn't know that the Bitti was there in the jail. Okay. It is absolutely related to her health. I am concerned about her health.
No, but यहाँ पे एक line में
That somebody is needed.
The impact could not be ignored. Earlier this year, the Rajasthan Chief Minister putting Bitti back on the target list, launching a manhunt.
उड़ीसा के डीजी के लड़के थे, वो भी फरार है, पैरोल पे गए थे वो. तो मैंने आज कहा है गृह मंत्री जी को और पुलिस प्रशासन को, डीजी पुलिस को भी पूरी तरह प्रयास करके अरेस्ट करें.
Certainly hope that he will be found and that the law will appropriate action is taken for a crime like this.
Over the last 6 years, Times Now has been tracking the story. More than 1,000 days on, Times Now is asking, have the authorities given up on finding rape-accused Bitti Mohanty? Has Bitti's father, who is a former Orissa top cop's clout, worked to shelter and protect his rapist son? What has happened to the assurances given by the Orissa Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik that the law will take its course? And finally, what happened to the manhunt launched by the Rajasthan government and the probe of the Special Operations Group? Bureau Report, Times Now.
The former top cop of Orissa, Bitti Mohanty, whose son Bitti Mohanty has been absconding ever since he came out on parole while he was being charged for rape with a foreign national. He has lied once again in front of our cameras, very clearly saying that he doesn't know where his son Bitti is. There can be nothing more bizarre than that, than Bibi saying that if his son Bitti Mohanty is alive, he might be in the Kailash Mansarovar area. But it has been perceived that Bitti's own father, and at that point of time DG of Orissa, might have helped him to find a safe haven and preferably overseas. But your channel has been tracking this story since day one, and we are trying our level best to find where Bitti Mohanty is. With camera person Yogesh, this is Aishwarya Kapoor from the outskirts of Cuttack for Times Now.